PGAV Destinations designs amazing experiences at the world's leading attractions. And joining us is Vice President of PGAV Destinations, John Kemper. Thank you so much for being here. So I got to say, I'm really excited about this because I think it's something that, you know, when we talk about zoos and aquariums and you go and you have this amazing experience, there's an entire thought, a team behind that has designed the entire layout and the structures and the exhibitions to work for both the animals as well as the people. And you're the one behind it. And I love this and I want to know more about this.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here. You know, I truly believe that zoos and aquariums have the power for positive change with animals, with habitats, with the environment. And we are lucky enough to be the ones that create connections between the average guest and a live animal, as exotic as it may be. And so we always think about the animal first. People want to know that animals are well cared for. So that's first on the list. Second, people want to have a good time. They want to be compelled to view or visit or get close to. And so we spend a lot of time with creators. You know, we're a mix of people from architect trainings like myself to stage set people, zoologists, biologists, theatrical folks. We bring those people together with the client, with the curators and keepers, and we talk about our dreams or our objectives with that particular species.
Yeah, and your list of clients, I mean, we've got National Geographic, Bass Pro, Pyramids of Giza, St. Louis Zoo, Biltmore Estate, Kennedy Space Center, and I will say, I even saw this morning an announcement, you're going to be working with the St. Louis Aquarium.
That's true. We're excited to have been selected for that prestigious project here in St. Louis. And we're deep in early design.
Yes.
Too early to talk about details, but I can guarantee you we're going to have some compelling experiences for the people of St. Louis to enjoy in a historic venue that's important to our city.
Well, one that we can talk about, or two that we can talk about, we actually have some graphics that we can take a look at. And I want you just to sort of explain to us sort of what it is that PGAV Destinations, when we're looking at this, for example, you've designed everything here?
This happens to be the Louisville Zoo. Yes, we designed everything in this picture. And this is a bridge or overpass for bears, for polar bears and grizzly bears, from what's called Bear Alley, which is an enrichment area, to a larger exhibit. So you're going to see this more and more in zoos where they have the option to change their environment, to explore, and to have choice. And so in this case, bears can move from an area that is highly enriching through ice machines that cover fruit and they have to find it, to cardboard boxes that have scent on them. Zookeepers are fantastic about creating those things. So in this case, animals can move back and forth.
And then what are we looking at here? Now that is close up.
Yes, this is very close, and that's that connection I like to talk about. That's a lioness sitting on an airplane wing, and it's all part of a story that is about visiting a national park, and the plane is there to help conservationists count animals and make sure of their presence. So we let people into the cockpit of that plane. You can look out the window and see that same lion on the wing, or you can be in that viewing position where they're right there, just inches away from you.
Well, I mean, I know you're in the thick of it when it comes to sort of zoo design. You've been doing this for a long time, from the past to now the present. I mean, and you just, a colleague of yours just came back from an international conference. I mean, when you sit down and think the future of the zoo experience and aquarium experience, what is it? What is it going to look like?
Well, like I mentioned, animals are going to have more choice. We're going to spend more time getting people to understand how well they're cared for, because they are very well cared for. Often negative things get out there in the world. There's so much positive that could be shown more, and it will be shown more. As well as training panels is 2 doors open, 2 solid doors to a mesh panel. And a large carnivore is invited up to that mesh to put its paws there, or to open its mouth, and they can look at the condition of the teeth, or to put its rump next to that so they can give it a shot, so that they don't have to be invasive when they take care of animals. You'll see more of that. And what's important is that tomorrow's conservationists are visiting our projects in zoos today. We want them to be compelled. We want them to be engaged in order to preserve the wildlife that we have that as a world we're losing it.
Yeah, and no, and it has to be. I mean, I think it's like you just have to create that symbiotic relationship, and it's got to be there. I have to say, out of all the people, when I interview different people, I'm going to put you on that list of coolest jobs. I got to add you to that list.
It is
I mean,
a cool
really,
job.
I mean,
we've got a really steady people, a base of designers. I've been there 33 years. It's the only place I've worked professionally.
wow. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really wonderful. If you want to learn more about PGAV Destinations, head to their website. It's a very cool website. You can understand more about what they're doing, the clients that they work with, really all over the world, and just all the interesting work that they're doing. For more information, go to pgavdestinations.com. And thank you again, John, for being here with us. All right, well, stay with us. We've got more STL Live right after this.